Hello guys, welcome. I am Umesh. Uh, So today in this Android class, I am gonna talk about to retrieve device information, like information to retrieve SIM-related information, uh, where we are curious to retrieve the SIM card number or to retrieve network type and network status and call status, or if we would like to retrieve the device information like whether device is capable to make a call or send a SMS, or whether each device is have a software version, what is the software version, or what is the IMEI number of the device, and much more. So to retrieve this kind of information, Android provides a class which is a telephony manager class. So this telephony manager class help us to communicate with the device to retrieve this kind of desired information. In order to retrieve this information, we have to enable some few permissions over the application. So if this permission is enabled to this particular application, only then you will be able to retrieve this kind of information. So in the Android manifest file, we will have to add this permission, which is a read phone state permission. So we will be adding this permission to this Android manifest file. Okay. Apart from this, so here I am just letting you go through a quick example that is just responsible for to just create an instance of telephony manager and to retrieve the device information and the SIM card information. That's it. So to make this happening, I just created a one activity that will be the main activity here, and for this activity there is a one layout that I just created, which holds this text view only. So this text view ID, I just named it the text view only. So I will be retrieving this text view ID into my Android programming Java file, so that I can just set the content into this text view, and that will be rendering here on the emulator home screen as an application screen. Okay, so let's move to this main activity. Here I have my pre-written code. Okay, let me remove it for a while. I'll be just moving forward accordingly, step by step. Okay, so to communicate with this text view, I just created a one private variable here, that is a text view variable. Okay, apart from this, in order to just retrieve the instance of this text view, I just retrieve it by this find view by ID, and by this ID name dot ID by and text view ID, which is a text view, I just named it there. So I just retrieved it and typecasted it to this uh, local variable, private local variable text view. Okay, in order to retrieve device and SIM information, okay, as I said earlier, I am about to use this telephony manager class. Okay, so there is a one method which is a get system services. Okay, get system service gives us the all Java object. Okay, that object may hold a number of type of services. Okay, this is one of the service which is a telephony service I am about to use here. So this telephony service gives one gives the information that will be passed into this telephony manager instance. So it gives a instance, okay, instance object that is just will be typecasted into this telephony manager. Let me get into the detail of this context. If we just pass this context. So this context, instead of this telephony service context, we may also pass this accessibility service or this account service instance here, or the activity service here, alarm service if you would like to retrieve this alarm service here. Okay, we may also use this audio service context to in order to just retrieve this audio service context. Okay, so in order to just manage or just retrieve and handle this audio services. uh, Vice versa, there are a few others service context, which are this battery service, Bluetooth service, camera service, this fingerprint service, and download service, input service, and NFC service, and much more. Okay, so for the time being, I am just about to just deal with this telephony service. Okay, as I just said earlier. So this telephony service instance gives us a set of methods to deal with. We are about to deal with this set of methods like in order to retrieve the IMEI number or this device ID. Uh, we may use this get device ID here, or in order to just deal with this voice network type. To retrieve this voice network type, we use this get voice network type method here. In order to retrieve this Android version of the device, we may use this get device software version. That will give us this device software version. Okay, in order to retrieve this voicemail number, also sorry, to set this voicemail number, we can just set the voicemail number by using this class as well. You know, to listen the contents or this microphone contents, if the user is on the call, it may be retrieved by using this listen method. If we just implement this listener here, phone state listener, along with the event state. Okay, we can also check whether a device is accessible over the world or not. uh, this is world phone will be helpful then in that context. In order to check whether the device is capable to send a message or not, we may check it out is by using this is SMS capable, get SIM country ISO, get LAN number one, and the is voice. These are this the SIM related methods. Okay, to communicate with this to query the SIM card, to check whether it is a voice over device, voice capable device. Uh, is voice capable method is helpful in that context. Can change DTMF tone length and create for subscriber subscription ID, and get all the cell info, and get all the cell info. These are all other device related methods which just gives us the relevant information. Okay, here one more useful method, which is a get call state method. By using this get call state method, you can just check what is a call state. Okay, and get cell location. This is a very useful method if you are curious, or if you would like to make an application that through which you would like to locate the phone location. So on the basis of nearest network provider, okay, network area, or this wireless network, so you can retrieve the appropriate location for this of your phone device by handling this get cell location method. The get data activity method, and get data network type, and the get data states. These are again the same related method to deal with this network data communications. Okay, and the get the device ID, again just to retrieve the device ID of the device, like the IMEI number, the get group ID level. It just and these are all other related get ICC authentication, and MMS UA port, prof URL, and MMS user agent. These are all this MMS related queries, and this methods. In order to retrieve this network country ISO, you may use this method to retrieve this network country ISO details. To get retrieve the network operator, it will you may use this get network operator to query this SIM to query your phone SIM. And you may also retrieve your network operator name by using this get network operator name. I'll just let you go through this example in details where you will be just retrieving this net operator name as well. So for the time being, it will give you the Android name only. And this the get network type, it will give you the network type, whether it is GSM or CDMA or LTE. Or so the emulator you can see here, it is just listing out this 4G network, so it will be listing you the LTE network then. Okay, so where I was, yeah, here. So the get phone count, the get phone count will give you the phone counts, whether you have this single SIM slot or this multiple SIM slot. It will just gives you the number in that way. Okay, the phone type, it is just to retrieve the what is your phone type, whether it is a CDMA or the GSM or the non-CDMA or the GSM number, GSM phone. Okay, the SIM operator will give you the operator ID. The SIM operator name will give you the operator name. The serial number will be the 16-digit serial SIM card serial number or whatever it is. The SIM state, whether it is on the call or idle or unknown. Okay. Oh, sorry. Now the SIM state is just to retrieve whether a SIM card is logged or unregistered or unknown or registered, or it is logged for PIN or it is logged for PUK. So these kind of states you may retrieve by using this get SIM state method. The subscriber ID, again it is just the device ID, the subscriber ID, the voicemail alpha tag, and this voicemail numbers and the voicemail ringtones URI. These are all the voicemail related queries. Those can be made by using these methods over the SIM card. Has carrier privilege method and has ICC card and close. These are all the other ICC and the other related methods which may be useful, depends on the other required context. Okay, here you can also check whether your phone is in roaming or not. So in that scenario, this method may be useful for you, that it is network roaming. Okay, the type voicemail, send envelope. Okay, with set operator brand override and equals. Okay, so these are the all methods provided by this telephony manager. Okay, which may be useful in the different scenario. Okay, so now I am just going to let you go through the methods which I have been implemented here to just retrieve the basic information of your device and the SIM card. Okay, before proceeding, I would like to make it clear, guys. Actually, the telephony manager may provide these all the set of methods, but you may not be able to use all the methods as per the device configuration and the SIM card limitations. If the SIM card limits you to retrieve the SIM card number, only then you may invoke or you may call the SIM card number to retrieve the SIM card serial number. Okay, and in the same scenario, if your device is open for this developer mode, okay, then you may retrieve the IMA number and some other scenario. It just depends on the as per the requirement. So it depends. So here I am just I have implemented some few common methods. Okay, those will be running without any exception over this emulator. So here I am just letting you go through, guys, and invoking the method which is just to retrieve the phone type and to retrieve the network type and to check whether what is the operator name, what is the SIM operator name, what is the SIM state, and what is the call state of your phone, And apart from this, I am also checking what is the country ISO code and what is the phone count, whether it is SIM one or so the dual SIM phone, whether it is the what is the SIM country ISO, and what whether it is a SIM, SMS capable or not, whether it is a voice call capable or not. Okay, so let's go through that quickly as well. So here I just invoked it. This get phone type, okay, that sends actually returns integer type. Okay, so if this so in order to retrieve the what is the phone type, this telephony manager gives you four type of constant variables, which are phone type none, or phone type GSM, or phone type CDMA, or the phone type SIP. Okay, so on the basis of these four, you may just validate them. So here I have just validated for only for these three types of the phones. One is CDMA, GSM, or the NAM. Okay, apart from this, I have checked out whether the phone is in roaming or not. So it is a boolean variable, and it will be just doing the things accordingly. Okay, and will return a true or false. If it is in roaming, then it will just return true. If it is in just not in the roaming, it will just return false. In my scenario, it should return me a false. Okay, I also used a method just to check the network type. So it again just return this mm, integer type data. Okay, so as per this telephony manager also gives the information, also has this set of network type constants. Actually it is there is a large list of network constant, like network type as LTE, CDMA, HSDPA, GPRS, and I1X RTT, EHRPD, EVDO0, EVDOA, EVDOB, GSM, HSPA, HSPAP, HSUPA, IDEN, IWLAN, TDS, CDMA, UMTS unknown. Okay, so these are the set of network types this telephony manager supports. Or at last, if nothing supports, then you may just keep that in the unknown network type unknown category. So here, as per this my current network scenario, I just validated just four types of network types, which are the Edge, GPRS, HSPA, and LTE. Apart from this, uh, it should list LTE. As I said, it is just having this 4G, so it should list LTE. Okay, apart from this, I just validated this SIM operator name and the SIM operator and this smartphone type. Okay, so SIM operator name, it should just name Android, list the name Android as per it is running on this Android only. Okay, what is the SIM state? Again, the SIM state gives us this telephony manager SIM state. These five types of constants it has just already configured, which is the state absent, network logged, pin required, PUK, ready or unknown. Okay, so as per these constants, you may just configure your and validate your SIM states in order to just retrieve whether your SIM or phone is on uh, call or not. So the you can just validate whether call state idle, off hook, ringing. Okay, so if it is a ring, then your, let's say if you are just about to just prepare one kind of player, then other calls and sorry, other playing video or audio should be paused, and that like this it should happen. So you may handle in that scenario. If it is idle, then you may just initiate resuming, and so in that way you may just initiate your listener or something. Okay, so this may be helpful in that scenario. Okay, and it may be other scenario, like if you would like to just create your own phone kind of application. Okay, uh, Apart from this, there are the few other methods I just used here. One is just to retrieve this network country ISO. It will just gives you the country ISO code for the network, and the phone count that I just already said. It will give you this SIM slots available into your phone for the time being. The same country ISO, it is just a country ISO code. It will just will give you this country ISO code is SMS capable. If your phone is able to just send SMS, it will gives you true. So my emulator will give it true. In the same way, is voice capable is again just to validate whether your phone or emulator is capable to make a call or not. So in my scenario, it uh, should also give this true. Okay. So here one more method is here. Okay, is just to validate is wild phone it is or not. Okay. So I believe it should say true, and let's say what will happen. Let's run it. Well, by default, the emulator does not support this world phone. Okay, and we may enable it as okay. So here you go, guys. We have these set of listed information. Those we just try to retrieve by using this telephony manager. Okay. So is in roaming your phone. As you can see, there is no R roaming icon here, so it is saying false. It is true. Network type LTE. Yes, it is 4G. SIM operator name is Android. SIM operator ID is operator ID. Phone type is GSM. SIM state ready, as it is not on call or just it is not off, and it is just showing this network. They said so it means it is ready. State SIM state unknown. Idle call state is idle or hook again ringing. Okay, it cannot be validated because we cannot just it is actually not running on this device. Actually it is on emulator. Okay, so that's why it is not able to understand what is the state actually. So apart from this phone count, there is only one slot as per defined into this emulator. SIM country ISO US. Is SIM capable? Yes. Okay. Is sorry, SMS capable? Yes. Is phone call capable? Yes. And is phone if it is a world phone, it is saying no, it's not a world phone. It you can only use this phone into the US only. Okay. So this was all about this uh, telephony manager class that was very useful in order to retrieve this device information as well as your SIM card information. Thank you, guys. Thank you very much for paying your attention on my this session. Catch you later into the next session soon. Thank you.